And welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Tuesday, June 14th, 2016. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that, and thank you for your patience with me being away for the last couple of weeks and getting the videos out a little later than I normally do. I'm happy to be home and back to my time zone and our regular schedule, not to mention these interesting markets. So with that, let's get into today's video. We always start off with a look at the Russell Index, and for that we use the IWM, which is the ETF that represents the Russell 2000, looking at it on a 5-year monthly time frame, paying particular attention to the blue channel that the Russell traded within through all of 2014. So here's the candle that we talked about for the month of May and so far for the month of June. So we're up in this blue, upper blue band area where we've been talking about price might struggle a little bit, either getting through or rolling over. We don't know which way it goes. We are just watching price and taking action accordingly. So 5-year monthly, I'm going to pull it into the 2-year weekly so you can better see how price is behaving. Last week we had this reversal candle right up at our blue band, long wick. Having said that, we are coming into this area of more minor support. And remember, we had this area identified down here where we saw a bounce and it went higher. So trying to keep an open mind. It looks, the VIX has been screaming higher. Perhaps we do go lower, but I will be watching the area that we're in right here, right now, very carefully today. So let's move it away from the weekly to the 9-month daily so we can put in that support line and see that area that we are in. So right up here is where we, a prior high, and we are getting right into that area right here, right now. As I film this at about 8:45 on Tuesday morning, the futures are off. So it's still risk off, but I think it'll be interesting to see what happens right in this area here. So not putting any new charts forward with price on the Russell trading below the 8-day. We are not putting any new charts forward at all. Just keeping an eye and seeing if this support area will hold. 2 sectors that I think are worth keeping an eye on today. Retail, there's some retail numbers coming out today. Retail's been surprisingly resilient, at least to me in my eyes. So I want to see how RTH, we're looking at the RTH, which is the ETF that represents the retail sector in the US. I want to see how it behaves today. The other one that I think is really interesting are the financials XLF. So it's got this gap to fill on this ETF, which is the financial ETF. I've got that gap identified here, but we're coming into this area where price in the financials kind of consolidated here. I want to see how they behave in this area as well. So those are the 2 sectors I'll be keeping an eye on. And with that, we'll put another video out on Thursday. For now, we're just sitting tight to see what happens with price in the next couple of days. Thanks, and we'll see you on Thursday.